Hello, Taurus. This is Jay from Live to Love Tarot, here to do your connection and separation read along with your singles. These reads may not resonate with all, so take what works. Also, I have a tendency of saying hear him in regards to the other person. No, the roles can reverse. So we're going to start with the surrounding energy. We have the Queen of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the King of Cups. So the surrounding energy of this read right now is that you both are trying to regain your confidence and strategize ways of mastering your emotions and moving forward. So you're trying to let go of anything. It's almost like anything deceiving that happened in this connection that really betrays your ability to get back your power. So what challenges are you facing? We have the Five of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, along with the Three of Swords. So I feel like the first challenge that you're facing is you keep reevaluating the pain, and it's really mentally defeating you and preventing you from moving forward. What's another challenge? Yeah, you're still grieving. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of regret that you have, and maybe that's why you're stuck in this energy of deception. Maybe you're deceiving yourself. There's a lot of pain still here that mentally defeats you. And I feel like it's this pain, it's almost a regret that is preventing you from taking your power back. You're stuck in regret over the things that you did, and when you reevaluate the pain that you're holding on to, this regret comes to surface. So what advice does Spirit have for you? We have the Three of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Six of Cups. Spirit's advice to you right now is that you have to balance your logic with your emotions and expand your mind. I feel like you hope for reconciliation. But you can't hope for reconciliation until you're able to let go of the regret, until you're able to heal the pain. So Spirit's saying balance your logic with your emotions. Be a little more logical when letting go of the past. And you could create a reconciliation, but until you can let go, it's not going to happen. What is the current connective energy, the recent past, and the challenge? What is the current connective energy, the recent past, and a challenge with you and your person? We have spiritual connection as the current connective energy. In the recent past, we have harmony. A challenge is shallow. And what needs to happen for you to find balance, we have rejection. So let's get spiritual connection, deep love, soulmates. We have the Seven of Cups along with Ace of Swords. So I do feel like right now you both are trying to make clear decisions to really figure out if the love you feel for was deep. You're trying your best to let go of any confusion, any overwhelming energy that prevents you from being truthful. In the recent past, and that's being authentic with how you feel, being authentic with what it is you want is important. In the recent past, we have peace, harmony, balance. We have the Empress and the Magician. I do feel like in the recent past, you both realized it was time to really find peace and balance, to find comfort with the past and be consciously aware that a new beginning for yourself is right around the corner. And this is why you're trying to really be truthful with yourself and figure out if the reason why you're so confused and you feel so overwhelmed is because there's deep love there still. A challenge is shallow. Yeah, you get into your ego. This is normal when we're confused. I feel like a challenge is you take away your strength and ability to see the better part of this connection when you're getting in this shallow energy, when you're allowing your ego to dictate how you think, how you feel. What you need to do to bring balance to this connection, whenever I see someone, especially you, stuck in regret, it's a feeling of rejection that surrounds you. You may have been rejected in the past, and now that this connection didn't work out, this partnership didn't work out, you're in this energy of feeling rejected. And what you need to do to bring balance to this connection, you need to end that feeling. You need to let that feeling go. What is your person's energy towards you? What is their intention and what is their challenge right now? What is your person's energy towards you? What is their intention and what is their challenge right now? What is their challenge right now? Your person's energy towards you is confession. Their intention is drifting. A challenge is clashing. And what they need to do to bring balance to this connection, we have despair. Let's get confessions. We have the Two of Pentacles and the Judgment card. So I do feel like right now your person's energy towards you is they're trying their best to find an absolution with any struggles. There's definitely something they need to tell you. There's something they need to confess to you. You know, there's something they really need to tell you. And I'm not sure what that is, but it's definitely something that is helping them to find absolution with the struggles. It's helping them to want to get over the bad things. Their intention is to disconnect from any negativity. It's to really try to open up their heart and possibly reconcile with you in a friendly way. And what I mean by that is create a friendship with you. They want you in their life. They definitely want you in their life. They're just not sure which direction you two could go. A challenge with them is conflict and differences. We have the Hangman and the Ace of Wands. You know, I feel like a challenge with your person is they're conflicted, you know, and they're having a hard time really letting this confliction go. You know, they're not sure if it's possible after everything you both have been through that you two could create this new passionate beginning, you know, of friendship, of seeing where things can go. They're not sure if you two can like start over, because when you're in a relationship, some people, you know, the relationship was so intense and then it ended just as intense, and trying to just go back to friendship sometimes doesn't work. What they need to do to bring balance to this connection, they need to stop overthinking how they feel. They need to let go of any hopeless energy of despair that really conflicts them and prevents them from being truthful with themselves. The bottom line is they need to get out of their head and stop stressing out. You know, if they're being guided to reconcile with you, and like I said, this could be just a friendship reconciliation, they need to do it and stop overthinking it, because all it's doing is driving them crazy. So what messages does your person have for you? What does your person want you to know? What messages does your person have for you? What does your person want you to know? I'm just doing what I have to right now. I'm still haunted by my actions. We have the Knight of Pentacles along with the Seven of Wands. So your person wants you to know that they're really just trying to get through life. You know, they're trying, and when it comes to this connection, to make steady and stable steps towards letting go of any, you know, apprehensive energy that prevents them from healing. They're just trying to get through it. They also regret their actions, and they want you to know the things that they did to you, and they're trying their best to really change their energy, find peace and balance with what they did so that they could confess to you and open up communication how they feel. I feel like your person really wants to change their energy in a positive way, because they really want to tell you how they feel about you. They really want to tell you how they feel. When I see haunted by actions, it's telling me they really want to tell you how they feel about the way they treated you and possibly apologize. So, near future. We have unspoken regrets, lost words, disappointment, illusions. We have the Two of Wands along with the High Priestess. I do feel like in the near future, I feel like your person's going to make a decision to use their intuition to let go of any regrets. Like they said, they're haunted by their actions, the way that they treated you. And so I feel like they're going to make a decision that it's time to use their intuition to help them heal this regret and possibly work on forgiving themselves. Illusions. We have the Eight of Cups along with the Four of Wands. I also feel like in the near future, your person's going to work on really trying their best to restabilize themselves and walk away from any clouded judgment that has them seeing things in a negative way. You know, sometimes we can, it's like sometimes we can get stuck in our own crap. You know what I mean? And then it kind of makes it difficult for us to heal over a connection. So I feel like your person's going to try their best to create a new stable foundation for themselves to work on, walking away from any clouded judgment, any fear, or any dark energy they have when it comes to this connection. So this is what I have for you. I hope it helps. Now we're going to move on to singles. Who is coming at you, singles? Who is coming at you? We have the Ten of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. You know, when I get the Ten of Cups like this is definitely someone you may have been involved with for a short time in the past. And there was a lot of struggles between the two of you. You know, there was a lot of inability to be truthful with how you feel. And I feel like this person has really worked on themselves, you know, really worked on healing those struggles, and now wants a chance to show you who they truly are and see if it's possible for you two to give this another chance. So what will their intention be? We have Three of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. I feel like their intention is to help both of you release any anxiety and stress that you may have when it comes to this connection, to knock down those defensive walls that may have been created from the anxiety and stress that mentally entraps you both in your head. So how will they see you? We have the Death card, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like they're going to see you as someone that's it's almost like they're going to see you as someone that they want to end the past with and nurture a new direction. This person really wants this connection. You know, they know that there were a lot of struggles, and it may have been due to immaturity in the past. What will they want the most from you? We have the Knight of Wands, the Fool card, and the Six of Wands. I feel like what they want the most from you is for you to make a passionate effort to take that leap of faith towards starting over and recognize that things may have been bad in the past, but it doesn't mean they can't be better in the present moment and future. How will you see this person? We have the Seven of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Three of Wands. You know, you're going to try. I feel like you're going to see this person as someone that you have to be to the point with, you know, in order to not confuse them, so that you both can get on and move on and see where this can go. What will you want the most from this person? We have the Page of Swords, the Hangman, and the Four of Cups. I feel like you just want communication. You know, if you're going to change your perspective, if you're going to give this connection a try, you need open communication in order to be open to this working. So what will the connection be? We have the the connective energy, the Eight of Wands, and the Five of Cups. I feel like connectively, you both are really going to want to, it's almost like, figure out if you should give this a chance, if this connection could lead to forever after. I feel like the biggest part, there's a little part of both of you that doesn't want to regret talking this out and seeing where it can go. So what challenges will you face? We have the King of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, along with the Temperance card. I feel like the first challenge that you're going to face is finding stability in this connection and walking away from anything that takes away from your ability. You're going to be challenged with seeing the balance or seeing this connection in an abundant way. So I feel like whatever happened in the past between the two of you is still dwelling within you. What else? We have the Hermit card, the Devil card, the Emperor. I feel like another challenge that you're going to be facing is really taking your power back and seeing this connection in a stable way, really withdrawing from the things from the past that restrict you in the past. So this was a connection that was short-lived, but there was a lot of emotional damage done. What advice does Spirit have for you? We have the Two of Wands, the Queen of Cups, along with the Tower card. Spirit's telling you got to make a decision to be honest with your heart. And the only way you can be honest with your heart is if you're able to heal that emotional destruction that happened in this short-lived partnership. And if anything, even if you feel like you don't have the energy to open up to this person, at least try to heal what you're holding on to and let go of it. What else? We have the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, along with the Six of Swords. Spirit's also saying that now you got to strategize ways of reevaluating how you can move forward, letting that past go. So the biggest thing, the message that I'm getting is that maybe this reconnection can work or maybe it won't, but at least you can take advantage of being able to heal, communicating your feelings, releasing what's in your head and what you're holding on to that has created these defensive walls. You know, take advantage of this reconnection to heal that negative energy you've been carrying around with you. Near future, we have the Strength card, the Justice card, along with the Five of Wands. So if you both can find the strength to see the truth in this connection, find balance to let go of anything that conflicts you, you'll find peace and possibly more. I don't see it building right now, but I feel like you both have a lot of healing to do. And you can do that together, which is the best way to go when you're on a friendly basis. So this is what I have for you. I hope it helps. And I thank you so much for stopping by. And as always, go with love and peace.